Greetings my friends, welcome to a new episode. Welcome to the land of giants. As I promised in my last video, today I'm going to hike a mountain famous for its panoramic views, from where I hope to get a glimpse on the 18th highest mountain in Germany, which is called Zeusenspitze. With its 2,257 meters, the Zeusenspitze is the highest mountain in the Zeuen group in the Bavarian Karwendel range. My plan was to hike the mountain called Wank, from where I'd get a good view on Zeusenspitze. The hike goes up to 1,700 meters and it takes about 3 hours. So let's go! Wank is a popular destination among the locals, especially as there is a cable car carrying people up to the peak. Instead of choosing the easy and fast way to get to our destination, I wanted to experience the mountain for myself and get accustomed to the path for two reasons. One, for the hiking experience, and two, to know the path I would have to walk down in the dark after sunset. We are currently halfway and we need to get up there. The path is steeper and steeper, so it's a good workout. The hike is rated as difficult and very good fitness and sure-footedness are required. The previous hikes were certainly giving me the advantage of gaining better and better physical condition, and it was a pleasant surprise that the mountainside along the path was edged by tall evergreens. This helped a lot with my fear of heights. I mostly felt secure even when we were reaching higher altitudes and the valley looked like a gaping abyss. As we were getting close to the peak, the last cable cars were descending to the valley. The milling crowd was leaving and we were alone on the quiet, deserted mountain. The sun was still up and bright, but the wind was cool on the top and the temperatures were dropping quickly. As we were getting above the tree line, a spectacular scenery was opening up. Whole mountain ranges were stretching to the east, south and west, and we had almost a 360-degree view on the surrounding area. So, we made it. We are on the top of the mountain called Wank. We have 1 hour left until sunset, so we are going to have dinner and then prepare the gear for the sunset. A hot meal after a long hike on the mountaintop in the cold evening is priceless. Hence we brought our trail stove to cook some delicious rice with tuna. The food was excellent and the hot brew crowned the culinary event of dinner. When we started out, the temperature was around 22 degrees Celsius. By the time we got to the top and the sun started going down, it quickly dropped to 7 degrees Celsius. A strong, cold wind also contributed to the chilly feel.
The conditions aren't very good right now. There is a lot of haze and the clouds are dissipating. Zauerspitze is that mountain over there. You cannot miss it. Its peak is like a pyramid. So it's really standing out of the scenery. So I will set up the tripod and we'll take a few test shots. I took a test shot just to see if it's worth coming back to this spot. I'm not convinced.
From the top of Vang, I hoped to get a good view of Zauerspitze, but the location was not ideal for several reasons. Firstly, it is simply too far away to get a shot not ruined by atmospheric distortion and haze. Secondly, the way the surrounding peaks are positioned from this angle, it does not seem bigger at all. This is caused by the telephoto compression that makes the peak to the right of it appear almost as tall and close, where in reality they are quite some distance apart and there is a significant height difference too.
This mountain has a beautiful color on it, so it would be a shame to miss this beautiful color. I decided to include these evergreens from our mountain, the valley, and also the whole mountain on the other side, because it has a beautiful color on it.
Unfortunately, the clouds all dissipated by the time the light was at its best for this composition.
Looks beautiful, but look at that mountain peak. Look at that gorgeousness. I need to photograph that as well. All right.
I planned on photographing the 18th highest mountain. I ended up getting light on the highest one. This location does not work for Zauerspitze at all, but it might be a very interesting spot to photograph Zugspitze, as it is mostly photographed from the opposite side, from the shores of Eibsee. The image is affected adversely by the haze lingering in the valley, pushing the greens of the vegetation towards blues, taking away the crispness of the whole scene. Without the silky veil, it would have had a more balanced color palette.
So I found out that photographing Zauerspitze from this location is not ideal. The mountain is too far and the atmospheric haze is interfering with the image. I need to get closer to the mountain to get a better composition. But the hike was not in vain, because these mountains caught a beautiful color Now the sun is down and it's time for us to get going. Next time I will search for another spot from where I can photograph Zauerspitze. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. See you next time. Bye!